Hi guys, hi. Trying to prop this iPad up because it's running out of bats. Hi everyone. How are you? I forgot to plug it in last night. What's going on? Sorry if I've confused anyone with the name change of the account. You're probably seeing Subconscious Laws is live and going, who the fuck is that? Hi Jasmine. Hi Tracy Patels. Hi Hallie. Hi guys. Probably wasn't the greatest idea to change the name of the account, but I really didn't like that old name. And I also think that I just don't want to be associated with all those other fucking LOA people who talk about manifesting, because I think they're morons. Hi Kith Me Now. Hi Brody. Hi guys. What's happening? What's my dog doing over there? She's building herself a nest. Hear that scratching noise? Hi, Harmony. Your profile pic is the same, so I recognised it. Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't change the picture because I thought that would be very misconstrued. Like, everyone would be very discombobulated. When is actually your birthday? My birthday is 26th of August. I'm a Virgo. How do I spend time with friends? I'm manifesting my SP, but they keep wanting to talk about dating life. How do I spend time with friends? I'm manifesting my SP, but they keep wanting to talk about dating life. Okay. If you're going to go hang out with people and there's certain things you don't want to discuss, like your SP or your current situation, you can do this. You can affirm before you go and meet them, no one is going to ask me about such and such today, about him today. No one's going to ask me. I do that all the time and no one ever does. If you anticipate, however, or have a fear that someone's going to ask you or think, oh God, I don't want to go there today because everyone always asks about stuff and talks about dating, then that's all they'll talk about. Because you're literally anticipating that and the fear is producing that conversation. So just say that, darling. And then if they do bring it up, say, I don't want to talk about it if you really don't want to talk about it. Okay? Had such a blonde moment the other day with the name change. I was like, who is this? Yeah, sorry, guys. Trying to focus on myself as much as I can. I had a depressive episode, but letting it out help. Darling, maybe go back to your therapist and sit there and just let all this stuff out, darling, because I don't know. I'm at a loss now as to what to say to you, because 1 minute you seem fine. And the next minute you're on here and you're upset, darling. I think you're placing so much emphasis on the happiness you will feel when you're back with him, that you're not happy in the moment now. You're not just living your life now, darling. And that's the thing you need to do. That's why I want you to get your mind off him and just onto you. And focusing on you, not this happiness outside of you. You understand? Does that make sense? Do you feel like you're doing that? Because I feel like you're doing that. Yes, this. What are we saying? Hi, Loz. I'm finally catching a live on TikTok. Always catch Facebook. I'm Chelsea Mitchell on Facebook. Oh, hi, Chelsea Mitchell. Oh, Miss Mitchell. Yay. It's not magic, but it's like magic, and I love it. Yes. I've been in my queen energy all day. Have you, Janet? Yay. I would clap like you are, but I'm holding my iPad. Do I have to revise the past, or can I revise the new story when the old story bad... Do I have to revise the past, or can I revise the new story when the old bad thoughts come up? Now, you're not revising the new story. The new story is the revision. So when you understand the new story is the new revised story, then if you focus on that, think about that, read that if you've written it down, and focus on it, that is revising the old story, because you're going, no, 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 this is what happened. No, 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 this is what's happening now. Understand? The new story is the revision. Does that make sense? Can you manifest an old best friend back like you would an ex? Yes, guys, lots of people in the Facebook group have manifested back their friends. Just imagining that they're BFFs again, everything's forgotten. Whatever you fought about, no one can even remember. Okay, just imagine you and her are friends again and don't anticipate that you're not. I was with friends last night and people asked me about my SP, but I handled it so well. Yes, Brittany! Good for you, darling. Hooray! Yes, guys, you just got to get it to be a master at ignoring the 3D even when people are discussing it. Just be like, oh, yeah, we talk. And change the subject. Always change the subject, guys. I've got something in my... I feel like something's wrong with my jaw. Always change the subject, guys. People love talking about themselves. Take the subject back to them. And what about you? You seeing any guys? Any guys on the scene? Oh, yes. Oh. They'll forget all about you. Okay? Any more questions, guys? I keep affirming and see so much movement. Yes, darling. I manifested a job and it pays so well. Oh, good for you, Brittany. My SP confessed his feelings for me. I persisted with my affirmations, self-concept, and SP affirmations. Oh, did you? EMAC24. How do I say your name? EMAC24. Oh, that's wonderful, darling. Oh, yay. What did you do? Tell us. I cut off contact with my SP as I felt like I was constantly focusing on the 3D. Was this a good idea? You're not going to like my answer, darling. Forcing no contact on something. What? Because you have no self-control? Because you can't control your reaction to the 3D? It's got nothing to do with them, darling. If you cut them out, it's harder to get them back when you're in no contact. Then you'll be coming to me for a call. Oh, I cut them off and then they've gone and found some other girl. Yes, because you cut them off. Because you couldn't stop reacting to the 3D because you've got no self-control and you're not working on your self-concept and you're constantly looking at them and reacting to them and not seeing the new version of them in your mind. I have a whole video series on this about how no contact doesn't work, that it's a manipulation tactic to try and get their reaction, to try and get something out of them, to try and get their attention. If you're doing it for that, darling, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. If you're doing it for your own self-preservation and you literally can't handle him being in your presence, then fine. But I would then question, what the fuck's going on with you that you can't stop reacting to them? Ask yourself that. Also, so much weird birds for land stuff that's happened. Everything is working out. Yay, Brittany! Oh, I love the birds. Yes, I'll be live later, darling. When I have a fear, what's this? When I have a fear popping up, I tell my mind, not happening, he's obsessed. That's okay. When I have a fear popping up, I tell my mind, not happening, he's obsessed. Yes, it's not happening. That fear, fuck off fear. Yes, excellent. What does reacting to the 3D mean? Is this the person who said she went no contact? No, different person. Reacting to the 3D. This is your 3D, your reality. What you see with your eyeballs. What you see with your eyeballs, you created with your habitual subconscious thought. Everyone in your reality reflects your thinking. Your 3D reality, what you see, is what you're reacting to when you react. Meaning, you blow up at them, you start a fight, you ask questions, you ask where the relationship's going, you push them for more. You question them. That's reacting. Stop fucking doing that. You've got to live in the end in your mind in the fourth dimension, not the third dimension. Up here in your mind, you're living up here blissfully, happily with them. They're their new version in your mind, not the shitty version that's turning up now. You don't react to the shitty version. You don't argue with them. Tell them off. Get upset with them. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then you just look like a nut. And they're just like, oh, you're the same old bitch you were before. And see you later, they're gone. Right, guys? Hi, Mama Chen. How do I manifest friends? All my friends are too busy for me. All right, Hallie, darling, I really want you to concentrate on you. I want you to start saying, I have such beautiful friends. I have such a beautiful friend group. I have so many new friends. Okay, darling? Everyone loves to be around me. I'm everyone's favorite person. Affirmations when my SP said he'll be back for me when he's older. When he's older? What is he, 12? Guys, that's just some belief that you hold that he's too young for you. You've got to get rid of that belief and he'll be back. But you're holding a terrible, fearful belief that you're too old for him or he's too young for you. Get rid of that shit. Everyone loves me at every age. He loves me no matter what age he is. Start saying that. But it's about your core story that you're holding, this old shitty story about him being too young, darling. I mean, unless you're a pedophile. Who cares how young he is? You literally affirm he's blowing up my phone. Yes, he broke up with me and I thought no contact is better, but I guess you're right. What should I tell him? Oh, so you're doing it because you actually broke up. Yes, when you break up and there's no contact, that's different. I'm talking about if you're together and you break up with them for you go no contact while you're with them. That's fucking dumb, right? If you're in no contact, you broke up. Well, that's normal. So don't go start fucking contacting him. You shouldn't be telling him anything. Jesus. Crysianax1, please go and watch all my videos. You're not getting it. You shouldn't be telling him anything. You should be fucking going and living your life, focusing on you, forgetting about the dude for now, other than affirming in your mind that you're together, focusing on your self-concept and a few SP affirmations, and not doing or telling him anything. Please go and watch my videos because you're hella lost. And if you start telling him shit, it'll make it worse. That's doing shit in the 3D. You're meant to be manifesting in your mind, not out here. Go and watch my videos in the Facebook group. Guys, all these lives are saved in the Facebook group, Subconscious Laws. The link is in my bio and my TikTok. There's over 120 videos in there, live videos, hours upon hours, hundreds of hours of content. Please, if you're trying to get your SP back, go and watch number 25. number 41, number 67, and number 77. Because they go deep into your self-concept and the old story. If you haven't worked on either of those things, that's why you haven't got them back yet. Okay? I got some movement with my visa. Oh, did you, Judy? And I got a free appointment with a lawyer. Oh, hooray, after our call? Oh, wonderful, darling. Yes. That visa is yours. Just imagine holding in your hot little hand, telling everyone about it, darling. 25, 41, 67, 77. How do you do shadow work? Shadow work's a load of bullshit, Lauren, you 24. You don't have a dark side, darling. That's just a whole lot of bullshit people are doing on here for video views. They're all latching onto everyone else's fucking videos and all copying each other, and half of them don't even know what it fucking means. It's just your habitual subconscious thought that's running your life, guys, and whether that be bad or good, it's running you. When they're talking about shadow work, they're talking about your habitual subconscious thinking you formed from the age of 7, which is your negative thinking about yourself that you formed in childhood. Yes, you go and revise that. Yes, you go and change it. Yes, you affirm against it, but that doesn't mean you have a dark side. That means all of us have a fucking dark side. Well, that's fucked. What a terrible thought to think I have to get rid of my dark side to get on with my life. No one has a goddamn dark side. That's ridiculous. All you need to do is go and work on your childhood issues, figure out what they are, what triggers you now, and affirm against that shit, and affirm and affirm and affirm, because all affirmations are a new thinking. You don't need shadow work. It's a complete load of complete bullshit. Yes, you need to work on your childhood issues. That's all what that's what manifesting is. Changing your subconscious thinking that is causing your reality to new subconscious thinking. Absolutely. But shadow work, no necessary. And freaking amazing shadow work done. Yes, guys, look, if you've gone and done the shadow work, good for you, but it's not necessary, because lots of people say, oh, well, until I've done the shadow work, I can't manifest. Well, bitch, you're manifesting all fucking day, so how do you explain that? You're manifesting while you're feeling bad, sad, angry, frustrated. Explain that to me. Do intrusive negative thoughts into the 3D affect? Do intrusive negative thoughts to the 3D affect your manifestations? Yes. Guys, that's what your subconscious thinking is. They're not intrusive thoughts. Please stop saying intrusive. They're not intruding on you. It's just negative thinking that runs your fucking life from the age of 7. Okay? You've got to change that shit. Please stop calling them intrusive thoughts. Everyone fucking has them. They're not intrusive. They're just negative thoughts. That's all affirming is, guys, is new positive thoughts to cut those out, to get rid of those, to replace them. You can't get rid of them until you replace them with something else. Your mind can't exist in a vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum. That's what affirmations are for. He said to friend, he is going to ask me to be his girlfriend, but now he keeps leaving me undelivered. I don't know what it means. Well, fucking stop sending him messages like a nutbag. If he keeps leaving you undelivered, stop that and go and get a fucking life done. So many of you incessantly text your SPs, and then you're like, oh, they left me on red, they left me undelivered, and I keep sending messages. Stop doing that immediately. Are you in your queen energy, or you're in needy, desperate energy? No one wants a girl or a guy in needy, desperate energy. Please stop that. And go and get on with your life, and then affirm that you're here together, that is true, that he does want to ask you to be his girlfriend. You're his girlfriend already. He loves you and only you. And stop fucking texting him. And let him come to you, darling. What do you do when your SP finally reached out to you? I met up with him, but he's still confused. If he's still confused, darling, it's because you're acting fucking confused. Okay? Guys, hot and cold behavior or confused behavior is because you're not in your queen element. You're not working on your self-concept enough, and you're still confused about what he feels about you, and you're having thoughts of, oh, I don't know if he likes me. I think he's still confused about me. I don't know if he wants to commit. I don't know if he wants me back. And then he goes, no, I'm confused. Guys, they're just reflecting your thinking. What are you thinking about the situation? Are you still got bad thoughts about the situation? Are you thinking, of course he's back because he loves me. I am the fucking shit. I'm Meghan Markling myself up. Who wouldn't want me? Are you thinking that way, darling? Obviously not. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking the question. What is the song you're rapping? Oh, sorry, I had to talk fast. Thank you, Lodge. You're welcome. I have successes today. Oh, do you, darling? Tell us more. I keep getting to points where I'm in the point of the end more than other times. Is that fine? What do you mean? Living in the end? Yes, if you're living in the end a lot, well, wonderful, darling. Absolutely. Absolutely. Living in the end is the key. You've got to believe you have received it before it happens. I've been manifesting SP for 2 years now. I think I'm getting closer. Well, fuck me, darling. That's a long time. What are you doing wrong, Valerie Allen? Have you been watching my videos, or have you been listening to some LOA? Because you've been listening to those bitches. That's why it's taken 2 fucking years, darling. 2 years. Please go and watch my videos. Number 25. Number 41. number 67, number 77. And then you work out why it's taken you 2 fucking years. I'm now trying to live in the end and only see him as the version that was in love with me. Yes, good darling, do that. That's the version you want to see and only that version. Yes, he's the perfect man. You want him to be already living in the end, girl. Yes, guys. There's not many people here because I went so late. Sorry, guys. Don't keep repeating the question, Chinese pickles. I won't answer it. I already did. He's refusing a break, just wants to break up. What do I do? Guys, you've got to understand, they're breaking up with you because of thoughts you had during the relationship. Fearful thoughts, insecure thoughts. You can't force someone not to break up with you. If they're going to break up with you, they're going to break up with you. But I want you to start imagining in your mind that he doesn't want to break up with you. You're together in your mind. He loves you and only you, and he can't even bear to be without you. Start thinking that. But don't in the 3D try and force him not to break up with you. That's fucking nuts. The person's going, I'm breaking up with you, I'm breaking up with you. Going, no, 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 no. I mean, you can't do that, guys. Go, okay. And while he's saying okay, go, you love me. You can't live without me. Who are you fucking kidding? You wouldn't dare leave me. Who would dare leave me? I'm so fucking amazing. You love me and only me. That's what you do. You say okay, but you think the opposite in your mind, darling. Oh my God, I just found out that your birthday is on the day you were born. Oh, yes it is. Yes, been working on self-concept and gotten so much better. Good, darling. Yes, exactly. Let the cake bake and don't react to the 3D. Yes, let the cake bake if you haven't seen that video. Looking good, girl. Get it up there. What are you talking about? Is 2 years a long time? Is 2 years a long time to be manifesting back your ex? Is that a trick question? Darling, go and watch my videos. I don't know what the fuck you've been doing. I've been affirming self-concept like crazy. It's working. I mean, everything comes at its own point of time, darling. But after 2 years, I'd be like, I'm doing something wrong. You know? I remember you saying, if you haven't gotten results in 7 months, you're doing something wrong. I never said that. I don't know who you've been listening to. I don't say those things. I don't say there's a time limit and if you haven't done it by this, you're doing something wrong. I would never say that. You are confusing me with someone else, darling. Do you have to write out the old story, then write the new one, or can you just live in the end already? Do you have to write out the old story and then write the new one, or can you just live in the end already? Look, guys, if the old story isn't bothering you, don't bother writing it out. Live in the end, absolutely, if the old story isn't bugging you. Don't have to focus on the old story if it's not bugging you. How do you manifest money as a student? Hallie, money is coming to me out of the blue. I make so much money just by doing nothing. Say those things. No, I'm serious. Yes, I'm serious, darling. You're doing something wrong. What the fuck are you doing? Instead of asking me if it's too long, tell me what you've actually been doing and I'll tell you what you're doing wrong and why it's taken you 2 years. Look, everything's got its own point of time and some things do take 2 years. Some people get their SPs back after 6 years like I did once. Okay, but what I'm saying to you is I didn't affirm for him for 6 fucking years. I forgot all about the dude. I wasn't sitting there affirming 6 fucking years. What a waste of 6 years of my life. What are you doing, Valerie Allen? And I'll tell you why it's taken you 2 fucking years and why you're suddenly thinking, oh God, is that too long? Yes, it's too fucking long. What have you been doing? Tell us in the chat what you've been doing and I'll tell you what you're doing wrong. Got it? How do I make more friends? Start saying, I'm everyone's favourite person. I have so many new friends. Everyone loves hanging around me. I did your money affirmations. I had a realtors appraise my home at $400K. I bought it for $295 in 2015. Oh! Yes, darling. Oh, sell that thing. And then just imagine that whoever walks in falls in love with it and you get over the asking price. Start saying that, darling. So what should we do if the old story is still bugging us? Write it out. Go and burn it in your fucking backyard and then write the new story and focus on the new story and only the new story. And whenever that old story jumps in your head, no, new story only. You think of the new story, imagine the new story, read the new story. Okay? Should we try and have a mature conversation with our SP when he comes back? Why are you talking about him like he's a child? Oh, I would like to have a mature conversation with you like I'm the adult and you're a fucking kid. Darling, you cause the situation with your shitty subconscious thinking about yourself. You want to insult the dude and treat him like a child and be in masculine energy and sit him down and try and control him and have a mature conversation? Go ahead. That guy will run out of the house faster than you can say mature. Why are you insulting him and thinking he's immature? Guys, you've got to understand. They're only reflecting your thinking. If you think he's immature, he'll be immature. If you think he's a person who can't have conversations, he'll be a person who can't have conversations. If you think he's non-committal, he'll be non-committal. They're just reflecting your thinking. Please go and watch my videos and don't you dare sit him down to have a mature conversation. It'll backfire spectacularly in your face. Doing things in the 3D doesn't work, guys. You've got to do it in your brain. What are you thinking about him in your brain? He's immature. I need to talk to him. I need to talk this through because he doesn't understand me. No one listens to me. He's not committing to me. He's not the committing type. He's a player. He's a this, he's that, he's blah, blah, blah. He's turning up as the version you're imagining in your mind, darling, which is why you feel like you need to control him and sit him down and have a mature conversation. Unless I'm wrong about everything I just read into your comment, but that's what I'm reading in the comment. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like saying doesn't do anything, darling. What about this aren't you getting? Doing things in the 3D will fuck it up. Don't say anything. Guys, what about this aren't you getting? Like saying that he needs to condo correct this time. That he needs to what? Darling, it's your fault! What are you correcting him for? Please go and watch my videos. No wonder you're fucking lost. You're blaming him for the breakup when it's all you. Guys, everyone is reflecting your dominant habitual thinking. What shitty fucking thoughts were you having before you broke up or during the relationship that caused the relationship to go bad? Was it thoughts like, he's a player, he doesn't commit, he isn't spending enough time with me, I love him more than he loves me, I'm doing more in this relationship, he's making no effort, and that's exactly how he'll turn up. Don't sit him down and have a fucking chat with him. It's your fault. Guys, everyone's reflecting your thinking. If you're lost about this, I beg you to go and watch number 25 in my Facebook group about getting your self-concept on point. If you have to sit your guy down and have a chat to him like he's a fucking child and tell him he has to come in correct, are you fucking joking? That guy will be cheating on you in 2 seconds. Jesus Christ, this controlling bitch, I can't get away from her fast enough. Darling, no. No, I can't say no more. You don't sit someone down and have a conversation telling them they have to come in correct like they're a fucking child. Did your parents try and control you? Did you come from controlling parents? What are you doing? And that's also fucking masculine energy. The guys just go, ugh. That's not queen energy telling someone what to do. No, I don't go live with people. What is this about? We talk about manifestation. Ask a question. If I affirm I am Mrs. SP's last name, is that living the end? Yes! I love being Mrs. Smith. Being Mrs. Smith is the greatest joy of my life. Yes! It is what it is. We'll never be together. Is that just tricking your ego to let go of neediness? What are you talking about? It is what it is. We'll never be together. Why are you saying we'll never be together? Well, good luck fucking manifesting the back saying that shit, darling. If you think you're never going to be together, you won't be together. Guys, your dominant habitual thinking is what manifests. If you think you're never going to be together, you won't. One thing I've learned from you is time doesn't exist. It's just a made-up thing. Yes, guys, it is a made-up thing. But lady who was talking about taking 2 years, tell me what it is you've been doing and I'll tell you what you're doing wrong. Lol, scroll up for success story, lol, you're ranting. Oh, where's the success story? Hang on. I love a success story. I definitely need a missus. Okay, Bo. It's been 2 days since our call and my friend asked if I hung out with him. I didn't, but progress. Yes, darling, good. You're hilarious, thanks, Joe. I got movement, then stuff I didn't want. It's almost a year. I'm persisting in the end and it's mine. Good, darling, you got movement. Just keep persisting. That movement is movement. If it's visible movement, there's always movement, but if you've got visible movement, just keep going. I've lost my keys. Can I manifest them back? I'm so lost right now. Do this. Hold out your hand. Imagine the keys in your hand. What do they feel like? How heavy are they? What do they... Imagine you're holding them. Then go look for them. Or just go about your day and you'll fucking find them. I did that for my brother. He lost his car keys for 4 days. I had to go and get his second set of keys driven down to him to like 11 hours away. And I asked him to do that over the phone and 3 minutes later they found them. Should you look at old pictures of SP when manifesting them? Yes, guys, you can, but don't do it longingly. Do it like you're together. If I'm seeing my SP's name everywhere 3 or 4 times a day, does that mean it's close? It means you're seeing the name everywhere and you're giving it meaning. Guys, signs don't mean anything. You're just giving it meaning. But if you want to give it that meaning, then fucking do that. I don't believe in all this bullshit about it's close. It's here already. It's not close. It's here already. The whole key of manifestation, guys, is I am that. Believe you have received it and you will. If you are listening to any stupid law of attraction bitches who are telling you about signs, about it's close, they're actually fucking your manifestation up because all you're doing is looking for signs, looking for his name and not manifesting what you want, which is him, who you should be imagining is here already and not close. Oh. Please stop watching these dumb See You Next Tuesdays. They are literally fucking your manifestation up by telling you to look for signs. I'm so confused. Valerie, if you're so fucking confused, tell me, darling, what have you been doing? Let me give you the tip. If you're confused about manifesting, it's because you've been listening to these LOA bitches, and probably what you've been doing is scripting affirmations over and over and over again. You've probably been letting it go. Have you been doing that? Have you been waiting for the universe to send you your SP? Well, fuck all will happen. Tell me what you've been doing, Valerie Allen, and I'll be telling you what you're doing wrong. Instead of writing, I'm so confused, tell me point by point what you've been doing to get him back for 2 years, and I'll tell you point by point what the fuck you've been doing wrong. Because I'm telling you why you're confused. You've been listening to some LOA, and you've been letting it go this whole time. Haven't you, Valerie Allen? Or not. Just fucking tell me what you've been doing. I love the spiritual attitude. Everyone's spiritual, darling. Spiritual, schmiritual. We're all spiritual. If anyone tells me they're more spiritual than me, then stick their spirituality up their ass. Where's the success story I missed? What do you know? When do you know if your manifest is set? Like, when do you move on to manifesting something else? Guys, you persist until it hardens into fact. I don't know who the fuck you've been watching. You don't just let it go to the universe and hope that it turns up. That doesn't fucking work. That's when stupid manifestation bitches say to you, oh, this or something better, because they can't teach you how to manifest the thing you actually want. I'll teach you how to get the thing you want, which is persisting in your affirmations, persisting in living in the end that it's yours. You don't let it go and manifest something else. It won't fucking turn up, trust me. I don't know who you idiots, what idiots you guys have been watching. I'm seriously like at a loss here. Who have you been watching, guys? They are misleading you down a garden path of fucking confusion. So many of you are so confused in this chat. Normally I have people who know about using their mind power. You guys are talking about universe and letting go and shit and moving on. You've been listening to some fucking morons. If you're really confused, guys, about how to manifest properly, I beg you to go to my TikTok and watch How to Manifest Properly. It's all your mind. It's not the universe. It's not vibration. It's none of this shit. It's a series of 13 videos. It's got a black heading. It's probably halfway down the page. Please go and watch that. I give you 2 examples at the end about how I did it with, no, I don't do lives, how I do it with manifesting with visualization and affirming, okay? So if you want to go and watch that, please do. And then go to the Facebook group and watch all these live videos back. If you're trying to get your SP, I beg you to go and watch number 25, 41, 67, 77, so you can understand how you're fucking this up if you're trying to get your SP back. Please. Because you've been watching some idiots, some of you. How to manifest friends. Oh, I've answered this 3 times already. I'm everyone's favourite person. I have so many friends. I love all my new friends. Start affirming that, darling. How to stop obsessiveness. Guys, if you're obsessing about them, I want you to focus on yourself, your self-concept. I want you to do 80% self-concept affirmations, only 20% about the thing you're trying to manifest, the house, the money, the SP especially. That's what causes obsession. Affirming about them all fucking day and thinking it's about them when really it's about changing you to change them. I have got better than what I wanted. Our imagination is limited by history and experience. Good for you, darling. I wrote a lot. Now using writing to clarify how the end looks. Good. Because writing affirmations, guys, doesn't help you. It's got to be new thought. You can write stories, write new diary entries of your new life and all this stuff and script the old story, etc. But scripting and writing affirmations doesn't help you. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. If you're manifesting a call or text from your boyfriend, but you're calling and texting, then is that reacting to the 3D? What do you mean you're calling and texting? Well, you can't, if you're still in contact, you're calling and texting, then keep calling and texting back. I mean, don't not text them ever again because I said don't text them if you're out of contact. Is that what you mean? I don't really understand the question. Does it matter if you're saying in your head the affirmations but you're doubting it already in your head? Yes, it does matter. Doubt is the devil, guys. If you're doubting everything you're fucking thinking, good luck with that. You don't have to believe it. I just don't want you to doubt your power. Okay, maybe you can doubt things like you're saying, I'm so wonderfully thin and you're like 200 pounds overweight. Well, you're going to doubt that, aren't you? Yes. But I want you to try and quash the doubt as much as possible and live in the end in your power. I am a master manifester. Everything I manifest comes to light. Everything I affirm happens for me, right? You're not going to believe things right away. That's fine. But I don't want you to be sitting in doubt all the time. That is dangerous because then you're doubting anything will come about. Don't do that. Can you repeat the number of videos? Okay, 25, 41. So 25 is about working on your self-concept to get your ex back, how it's nothing to fucking do with them and everything that caused the breakup was to do with your habitual thinking. You've got to work on your self-concept, 25. 41 is about the old story and how the old story of your breakup and you is tied to your breakup and what happened and tied to your self-concept, which you have to change to get them back. Then 67 is also about both of those things, and 77 is about what happens if you don't get rid of the old story and you fuck everything up. Okay? If we need to persist to manifest, how are we also able to manifest when we lose feelings, let go? It's because you let go of the neediness. You didn't let go, okay, and leave it out to the universe and be like, well, I'm letting someone take care of it. You literally stopped the obsession. You literally stopped the neediness. You literally stopped all the resistant thought in your mind about how it wouldn't come about, and you fucking gave up. And that's why people often think that the giving up is what manifests. It's not the giving up. It's literally the stopping thinking all the fearful thoughts about it that's stopping it from coming about. You stop the fearful thoughts and then it comes about because you're not doubting it anymore. You've moved on to someone else. You're feeling better about yourself. You've distracted yourself with something else, and therefore it comes about because you're not obsessively, needily, desperately thinking about it and having fearful thoughts about it. Got it? Valerie Allen, do a one-to-one call with her. Yes, darling, do a one-to-one with me if you're hella confused. Well, tell me what you did. I can't even see. Have you written down for me what you've done here? Where's your videos, guys? In the Facebook group, Subconscious Laws. The link is in my TikTok bio. There's over 120 videos in there, and I go live every Friday in Facebook. And you can ask questions in there in the Q&A forum. It's a lovely, supportive community. Could you give us an example from your life, what you manifested? Oh, bitty boop. I've talked about all my manifestations so fucking much, I really can't be asked. Watch the first 5 videos of my Facebook group, number 1 to 5. I talk about my manifestations a lot, darling. Like my car, my house, etc. Okay? If you've been persisting in correct thoughts for a while, but 3D hasn't reflected that, what do? You wait. Guys, everything has its own appointed time. A chicken's gestation is 2 weeks. An elephant is 2 years. A human is 9 months. It all takes different time frames. I don't know how long it's going to take. What's the alternative? Giving up? Is it normal to have doubts but still powering through? Yes, guys, it's normal to have doubts, but I don't want you to sit in that doubt and dwell in that doubt, okay? I want you to test yourself and see. Test yourself every day with little tests. Get a free cup of coffee. Get someone to wear something. Say something to prove your power, okay? Hi, can I please have a love reading? I'm stuck. Oh, darling, I don't do readings. I talk about manifestation. Stick with me, darling. If you need a love reading, go to Subconscious Laws and learn how to manifest your love back. You won't need a fucking reading. Some of you all need to watch with your hand over one ear because it's obviously just slipping out. What, the information? No, I think what's happening, Brody, is a lot of new people are coming in and they have never heard from any of the stuff that I'm teaching before, and they're coming from LOA and they're just hella confused. And I don't blame you guys. If you've come from somebody telling you to let go, that the universe is going to provide for you, I'm sorry to say that's not true. The universe is atmosphere. It doesn't have a brain, doesn't have a mouth, doesn't have hands, can't move things around for you. It's fucking air. If any fucking bitch on here is telling you to let go to the universe and the universe will provide, I want you to press not interested because they're a dumb see you next Tuesday and they don't understand how manifesting works, that it's simply your mind. It's not the air. It's mind power. That's how you manifested everything in the fucking first place. You didn't have to pray to the universe and manifest and affirm to the universe to get the shit you created, did you? These stupid bitches are teaching you that manifesting is just something you do with positive energy. You're doing it with negative energy all the fucking time. You manifested your own breakup. Ta-da! You're a master manifester. If you aren't getting this, please stop watching those dumb bitches. Seriously, there's a lot of stupid people on here. And not you guys, I mean the people teaching. Self-concept is so powerful. Yes, guys. G'day. Oh, g'day. Is me calling, what's this? Is me calling, what's a one-to-one call? So I do private coaching, guys, over video. It's $110 US. You send me the story of what you're trying to manifest, and you also send me the story of your childhood, because that's where your shitty subconscious thought is coming from that probably caused the breakup. Okay? And then I analyze that before the call, and we sit down for 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and we discuss your childhood issues. We discuss what happened in the breakup, or what happened with, you know, you're trying to get the house or the money or whatever, or your life currently. And then I give you an action plan, specific affirmations for you as well to get your shit. Okay? It's a one-to-one call, and we've got a lot of success stories in the Facebook group if you want to go read them. You click the link in my bio, guys. There's a calendar there. There's no There's no spots next week left, I think. Or maybe there's one spot left. And then the week after there's free spots. If you manifest... Oh, sorry. Loz, I keep reading... I read something Florida Scovel Shin said today. If it's the right person for you. Yes, she does believe in this or something better. I don't know. I don't. So that's Florence's opinion. Been doing self-concept and using your SP affirmations. I'm already seeing movement. Yes, darling. Good for you. We're watching tarot readings slow down my manifestation. Yes, because you're asking... Oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Well, you should know what's going to fucking happen because you're stepping into your power and you're telling the world what's going to happen. I'm the writer, I'm the director, I'm the producer, I'm the star of this fucking movie and I'm writing the script. If you're asking a tarot reader questions or you're watching tarot, they're writing the fucking script for you. Stop doing that. Love your videos. Thanks, darling. Loz, can you affirm days and other days let go and not affirm so much but still want the same outcome? Look, guys, if you're feeling good about yourself and your self-confidence on point, then you can go a day without affirming and stuff. But the danger with that is, guys, and this is the danger, so many people are getting the SPs back from my calls and then they let their self-concept slip because they get cocky and they feel like, oh, they're back now. And then the old version of them turns up and then they trigger them and then their old shitty thoughts jump back in and then they manifest a breakup again because they're not persisting in the new thinking. Guys, manifesting is simply your dominant habitual thought reflected out to others and they reflect it back. If your dominant habitual thought is good and your self-concept's on point and they come back and then you let the old shitty thinking seep out again, then you'll manifest a breakup again. You need to understand this. That was the problem. I had one day off affirming. Look, if your self-concept's bad, guys, affirm every fucking day. It's just new thinking. I don't know what to tell you. It's not an exercise. It's thinking. Hi from Holland. Oh, hi. I've been there. How do I be good? How do I manifest being good at managing money and having more money? Just say I'm so excellent with money. People give me money to hold on to because I'm so good with money. I can save like a motherfucker. Money always comes to me out of the blue. I'm so good with money. Keep saying that, darling. It's in your question. On the call with you, are we allowed to record it and listen back to it? Yes, darling. You can record it. Lots of people do. Absolutely. I manifested a person ahead of me at the Starbucks drive-thru to pay for my order on the spot. Ah! Wonderful, darling. Love it. If I cut off the contact with my SP only the other day, should I contact him again to speed it up? Lucy, you're not getting this. It's what you do in your mind that matters, not what you do in the 3D. I don't care if you never contact them again. Okay? It's what you're doing in your mind. Are you imagining they're with you in your mind or are you contacting him again out of fearful thoughts? Well, I can tell you are because you're saying, do I do it again to speed it up? If you cut the contact off with him because you were getting triggered, you need to work on your shitty self-concept, darling. It's got nothing to do with him. You can contact him all you like and he'll still turn up the way he was before because you haven't worked on you. It's got nothing to do with him or the contact. Please go and watch number 25 in my Facebook group if you're not getting this. And watch every single video on my TikTok about self-concept. In fact, sit down and watch number 1 and number 20 and all the Facebook lives. If you're not getting that it's you that's causing this, contacting him will do fuck all. Lucy Versace. Okay? You're causing it. You can contact him all you like, but if you haven't worked on your shitty self-concept that caused the breakup or caused you to feel like you had to cut contact, then nothing will change. Thank you, darling, for the rose. If you can stick with it, it's super powerful. Yes, guys, your self-concept is just your concept of you in the world. If you manifest an SP to be with you and you dreamed about being in a relationship with them, what's the question? Dreams don't mean anything, guys. They just don't mean what you think they mean. Give it good meaning. I'm taking a break from social media. Once I go back, I'll join the group. Darling, you don't have to even... Lots of people are doing this. They're going into the Facebook group as a fake name. They've got no contacts on social media, so they can't go and look at their SP because it'll only be a public profile. Go and do that if you feel like you're going to be triggered being on social media. But I'm also going to put them on YouTube soon as well when I have time. Your energy is seriously the best and so real and refreshing. Oh, wonderful, Courtney. Thank you. You have to change a negative way of thinking of yourself. Yes, guys, that's your self-concept. Read Neville Goddard. Yes, guys. Thank you. I'm going to do that right now so I can't forget it for good. Yes, good. Learn, not unlearn. What do you mean? I needed that. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. Write the old down and burn it. It's a great feeling. Yes, guys. My SP called me last night after I was hoping he would. Accidentally manifested it. Oh, good for you, darling. Can you say in your mind, I let go of the old story and now focus on the new story? Yes, say that. Tell your mind what to do. Only my positive thoughts manifest. Everything comes to me thick and fast. You tell it what to do. I'm a master manifester, so you fucking work for me, brain. I've got to double down on my self-concept. Yes, everyone does, darling, including me. I need to feel confident like Megan the Stallion. Yes, there must be something about the word Megan, the name Megan, because they're all so fucking confident. Like Meghan Markle, she's so far up herself. What are some affirmations you can say before closing your eyes for your SP? What do you mean? For your SP? I've got a gazillion SP affirmation videos on my TikTok, guys. It says specific person, affirmations, a specific person at the top. Go and listen to all of those. If you can imagine feeling the petal of a rose, you can imagine feeling your partner again. Yes, guys, Neville's got this wonderful lecture where he talks about, imagine a tennis ball in your hand. Now imagine a golf ball. Well, they're different, aren't they? If you can imagine those, you can imagine their touch, you can imagine their smell, you can imagine everything about them. That's what your imagination's for. Okay, I'm going to scroll down and then I'm going to log off. I keep on thinking he will contact me every day and it's been months. Well, what are you doing, darling? Have you got rid of the old story about them? Guys, Subconscious Laws, my Facebook group, the link is in the bio. Please go and join it and watch all these live videos back. It will help you, especially number 25 about self-concept. If you're really fucking lost, guys, book a call with me. Since I said I don't need signs, age or numbers, I haven't seen any. Or for you, tarot readings, yep, because you were asking for them before, see? And now they're not manifesting. Because all your manifesting was a fucking sign. Now your manifestation will come, darling, because you're not asking for that stupid shit. Neville fell asleep as though he was married to his SP, then got her. Yes, he used to lie in bed every night and imagine she was lying in the bed next to him, because in the old days they had separate beds. Okay? And he used to imagine that. And he was already married. He was tied, he said. He was like, what do you call it? Entangled. He was entangled because his ex-wife and he hadn't been together for like 14 years and she'd pissed off and wouldn't give him a divorce. And in those days, you couldn't force a divorce. The other person had to agree. Okay, so he would sleep every night as if his SP was in the room with him and they were living together and they were married, and then it all came about in the most mysteriously weird way where his old ex-wife came back to New York and stole something and got arrested, and because she got arrested, he got called to court, and because he gave her a good character reference, she said, okay, Neville, I'll give you the divorce. It's like people moved to make it so, and the manifestation came about because she was literally forced to do something bad to make that happen for him. That's how manifestation works, guys. It's not the universe. People move to make your manifestation so. They reflect your thinking. I'm married to Bill. I'm married to her. I'm married to her. He kept thinking that, and then he was. Okay, Bill. Her name was Elizabeth, but he called her Bill. Hello. Oh, my God. I'm so happy I found you live. I need dating advice. Oh, wonderful, Stacey. Ask a question. I was about to log off, but I might go in the kitchen and heat up my coffee. Guys, do you mind if I go to my kitchen? I'm just going to unplug the iPad. Hope that doesn't do anything. Follow the host. Yes, guys, follow me. I go live twice daily, and I normally go live around this time, nighttime US. Normally about 9 p.m. EST, but I do it around client calls and other things. So if you want a one-to-one call with me, a client call, video call, just click the link in my bio. There's not many spaces left this week, but there's some more left. There's lots left for next week. I haven't fully booked up for next week yet. I have feelings for my co-worker and I don't know how to manifest it. Just imagine they have feelings for you, darling. Just start saying, oh, he can't stop thinking about me. When he goes to the bathroom at work, he has to masturbate furiously about me because he can't stop thinking about me. Like that. Guys, if you want to be with someone, imagine they love you as much as you love them. Imagine they're with you and they want to be your boyfriend, or they are your boyfriend already. Are there stories you tell about Neville, part of his lectures? Where can I read more? Yes, I talk about a lot of Neville's stories in my lives, guys. I was speaking the other day about one about when he went to the opera and he was trying to get AEST tickets, how he never takes no for an answer. He talks about brazen impudence. I repeat a lot of his stories because I love them so much. But if you ever want to know any of his stories, just go and listen to his lectures, guys, on YouTube in his own voice. They're the best ones to listen to. Ones like Living in the End, The Coin of Heaven, The Secret of the Sperm. He's got weird names for these lectures, but go to a channel called Neville and the Law and you can listen to all his lectures back. A lot of them, I will warn you, are about the Bible because he's translating the meaning of the Bible as the power within you. Okay, he's not religious in any way. He didn't belong to any religion of any kind. Okay, he's literally just translating the meaning of the Bible because it's all about your power and how you manifest and create your life. Okay. Help with changing poor body image and disordered eating. All right, darling. I want you to go and find my video in the Facebook group under self-concept or in my TikTok called My Beautiful Body. Okay, I've got a yellow top on. It's probably towards the bottom of my page on TikTok. And you say things like, I have always loved my body unconditionally. My body is beautiful just the way it is. And everyone loves my body. and I love my body, things like that. Now, it'll be hard to say if you've got body dysmorphia or disordered eating, okay? You say things like, I am so healthy, I do everything for my body that my body needs, okay? I'm in total control of me. I'm in control of my actions and my reactions. I don't need anything to comfort me. I am totally comforted. I know how to soothe myself and make myself feel safe. I don't need food to do that. You can say that, okay? Or I don't need to starve myself to do that. You can say the opposite. I keep getting random visualizations without trying about us. Is that a good sign? Yes, darling. Give it good meaning. Absolutely, guys. Whatever visualizations you get, dreams you get, blah, 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 just give them good meaning, guys. Always give things good meaning. You're the one who gives the meaning, so give it good meaning, okay? Sorry, guys, me getting my coffee. I'm half asleep. I need my third coffee for the morning because I don't have breakfast. I love your video on power. Oh, what was that one? The one about, I am the operant power, so you have no free will. You do what I say. You think what I think. Only I create my reality. Guys, say that a lot. It's fucking true. And the more you say it, the more you'll step into the fact that everyone's reflecting your thinking and you have the power. Okay? Say that every day. When you get out of bed, say, I'm the queen of my reality. I get everything I want. Everyone is mesmerized by me. I say that every day. Valerie, go to the Facebook group, please, darling. Or send me information about what you were doing. Guys, if you're really lost, you can go to the Q&A forum in the Facebook group and ask questions and people will answer them for you, okay? So if you want to manifest a faithful husband in my life, just believe he already exists in my house. Yes, darling, but you've got to get rid of this thing about faithful. You obviously have an opinion about men being unfaithful, and therefore every man that will turn up in your reality will be unfaithful because you have a belief that men won't be faithful. I don't even think of the word faithful when thinking about a man because I assume they will be faithful. You obviously have an assumption based on childhood beliefs that men aren't faithful. Either someone in your family cheated, or you feel not good about yourself and people have then cheated on you in life and now you hold a belief that all men cheat. Get rid of that shit. You're doing a J-Lo, a Khloe Kardashian, a Halle Berry. Every single boyfriend they've ever had cheated on them. Why? Because they have that belief. Stop thinking that, first of all. Then you will say, I love my beautiful husband. He loves me so much. No one compares to me. I'm the only girl for him. Say things like that. Men will move heaven and earth to be with me. That's lovely. No, I don't want you to say men are forever loyal and faithful to me. I don't want you to say that because within that statement is the belief that they aren't faithful and they aren't loyal. I want you to get rid of the belief that you hold about men not being loyal and faithful. What is that, darling? Tell me. Something happened to you in childhood where someone cheated. Did your dad cheat or your mum cheat? Tell me. Or do you feel so not good about yourself that you feel others will leave you because you constantly got compared to other girls in your life and you compare yourself to other women and you fear other women? What's going on there? It's got nothing to do with them. You manifest a cheater every time, guys. Either you attract them in a room and they're a cheater when you meet them, or you turn them into one. Tell me, what shit's going on with you, darling? Because you can say those things. I'm always top priority. Men are forever loyal and faithful to me, and if you don't get rid of that old thinking about men, nothing will fucking change. Got it? Is men always commit to me a bad one? No. Commit to me is great, but the word faithful and the word loyal, I think implies within those words. You've got to be very careful, guys. Your word is your wand. Be careful the words you use. Because I think within those words is a belief that they aren't. You understand? I mean, use them if it doesn't trigger that in you, but I think it triggers that in you. You hear me? Okay, Noreen, tell me what happened to you. Because something happened. Think about Halle Berry. What happened to Halle Berry? Well, her dad abandoned them when she was young and probably cheated on the mum. And she's never had a guy not cheat on her. And look at her. She's one of the most beautiful women on earth. She's never not been cheated on. Ever in her whole fucking life. It's not a coincidence. If I'm a good woman, never cheated, clean, cooked, and take care of them when sick, well, fuck, good luck with that, darling. Then you're just being their slave and not being in queen energy. Wow, I've never cooked a meal for my SP in a whole year. But good for you if you want to do that, darling, but that's not queen energy. That's being a people pleaser and overgiving. Can guys manifest lasting long in bed for a friend? Yes, asking for a friend. Yes, darling. Just say, I go all night. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. She can't get enough of me. I make her sore. Say those things, darling. Seriously. Asking for a friend. Don't you change it when reaffirming that they are, like, I am worthy? Don't you change it when reaffirming that they are, like, I am worthy? I don't like worthy. I don't like worthy either. I am worthy of them. No, they're fucking worthy of me. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm worthy of them. That's putting them on a goddamn pedestal. You're worthy of me, motherfucker. You understand? The word worthy even I don't like. Oh, I'm worthy. I feel worthy now. I felt like shit about myself before, but I'm worthy now. I mean, use it, guys. I don't like it. I really don't like it. You're so pretty, Loz. Oh, thank you. Kiss me now. I'm affirming I'm good at my job, but I keep forgetting at least one thing. Well, say to yourself, Cindy, that you don't forget anything. Your mind's like a steel trap and you remember every fucking thing you ever learn at work. I love those funny looks you give us to emphasise your point, Loz. Sorry, guys. I'm very expressive. Babies love me. Babies are always like, with me. The parents were like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking at them. How do you stay in queen feminine energy and what does it do? Guys, it brings your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, okay? Queen energy means I'm up on the pedestal. You have to look up to me and treat me like a queen because I'm a fucking queen. I don't cook and clean and slave for you. You do that for me. You give me gifts. You love on me. You shower me with love and affection because I'm a fucking queen, not a slave. Look at Meghan Markle. Harry walks around her like, fixes her hair. She does a speech. She finishes. He's standing next to her. He's like, she fucking ignores the dude. There's a reason why there's a book called Why Men Love Bitches and a second book in the series. It's because they're all in queen energy. It's not about being a bitch. It's about, I am fucking special. You better treat me accordingly. Okay? What does be in the moment mean in the 3D? Is that even relevant? Well, being in the moment, it's like being in the now moment. There is only now, and now there's now. And that now is gone. Is that what you mean, John? Is it okay to affirm someone is obsessed with you? Yes, I have a couple of videos on this. I have a really good one called He is Obsessed with Me. It's got a blue filter. Hardly anyone's watched it. It's my favourite one. It's halfway down the page. Gotta love Lois. Lol, exactly. I'm not. What are you not? Hang on. I went on a date last night for the first time in ages and he actually told me I was intimidating. Oh! You're in your queen energy, darling. Good. What's an affirmation to make something long term? He can't be without me. I'm his whole world. He's committed to me and only me. Those kind of things, darling. I just burned the old story. Oh, good for you, darling. Is it normal to feel relaxed about my SP and being more like meh, but knowing he's here? Yes, Sarah. Oh, hi, Sarah. Yes, darling. That means your self-concept is working. If you're not feeling obsessed about him, Sarah, well done. Was afraid of bad photos of me at weddings. Silly me. I'm revising, visualizing, and affirming hard now. Kat, you would look gorgeous. What are you talking about? How was the wedding? Is it risky to manifest an SP who you don't know personally? What if he is not what I thought he is? Everyone is who you think they are. Guys, you're not getting this. If you want them to be a certain way, think of them that way and they will turn up that way. If you want them to be loyal, trustworthy, faithful, beautiful to you, they will be. You think how you want them to be and they will turn up like that. Everyone's just reflecting your thinking. And you can always manifest someone you don't know. You've got to think about it. Every friend you've ever met, you didn't know first. Every boyfriend you've ever had, unless they were a friend first. And then before that, they were a stranger. Everyone was a stranger at some point. I am the prize. Yes, I love that one. But Loz, Caleb said you don't need to do childhood trauma or self-love, but about your thoughts. Well, I don't agree with anything Caleb's saying anymore, darling, because he's changed his mind. He used to talk about self-concept all the time, and now he's suddenly running with this, I'll just say one living in the end statement. Well, great, Caleb, but what happens, darling, when they come back? He's not discussed that in one single video. He's just said, get them back. Great. What about when all your old childhood shit kicks in, Caleb? How about that? Good luck with that, dude. Like, I disagree with what he's saying in his latest videos, honestly. I haven't watched them for weeks, but he started banging on about that. And yes, living in the end works. But what happens when you get triggered later on? I'm not saying, guys, you need to get rid of every single childhood issue you've ever had and do all this shadow work and get over your trauma. That's not it. It's just that it will trigger you in the 3D when things come up that trigger you, that always triggered you. What do you do then? Then you're fucked. Then you lose them. Then you're back having a second and third call with me because you manifested them back with the living in the end statement that Caleb gave you, and then they fucking left again. The aim is to keep them, no? Not just to get them back. What's the point of just manifesting them back and then losing them? What's the point of winning the lotto and then losing all the money and spending it all? That's what people do. 99.9% of lotto winners lose all the fucking money. Because they have fearful thoughts about money. That's why they were fucking broke in the first place and why they kept insisting on buying lotto tickets. Then when they win the lotto, they almost lose it within a year. They give it all away, buy too much shit, have broke-ass thoughts and fritter all the money away. Great. Win the lottery, but you got to keep the money. Great. Get the SP back, you got to fucking keep them, don't you? Great. Get the house, but you got to want to pay off the mortgage and live in it. You don't want to lose the house to bankruptcy later on because you broke-ass thoughts, do you? That's what I'm talking about. Any questions, guys? Is it risky to manifest an SP who you don't know personally? I did that one. I would love to have a one-to-one with you, but I just don't have the money. Oh, that's all right, darling. Affirm for the money. Oh, money comes to me out of the blue. I'm so flush with cash. Start saying those things, darling. Did you guys hear the news? No, I don't watch the news. Can you say when they're back, you say we're back together and staying together? Is that good? Can you say when they're back, you say we're back together and staying together? Yes, you can say now they're back. He's back because he loves me and we're staying together and he'll never let, like, just say we're together forever. So those things. Loz, once you've burnt the old story, you just focus on affirming the new story, right? Yep. Yes, would do. What's happening? If you've already manifested multiple breakups with, with your SP, does it affect the manifestation? No, guys, but if you're multiply breaking up, okay, you've got a belief that you'll get them back again, but somehow you're losing them. And I'm sure that's because your self-concept hasn't improved. You've got them back by manifesting them back in, but you haven't worked on your self-concept and your triggers that cause the next breakup and the next breakup and the next breakup, and that's why you keep breaking up with them. So you can keep manifesting them back, but you'll keep losing them. Loz makes my day, I swear. Thanks, darling. Like how Justin Bieber does his wife. What are you talking about? I affirm SP is obsessed with me in a healthy way. Yes, darling, I love it. So I can say men are obsessed with me? Yes, I say it all the time. How would you affirm a commitment without using the word faithful or loyal? He is so committed to me. He wants me and only me. Isn't that implied if you're married that they're faithful and loyal? Like, I just don't like those words. I think, you can use them all you like, guys. Use whatever you like, but I don't like them personally because I think it implies that you've got a belief that they're not. I had someone tell me they loved my energy last night. Oh, love it, darling. Yay. Any more questions, guys? Your accent is kind of hot. Oh, thanks, darling. Thank you for your lives. They keep me motivated. Oh, you're welcome, darling. You go. Love you, girl. Oh, thank you, darling. Thanks, Dana. How do I say your name? Oh, it is Diana. How else could you affirm commitment? I saw that one. If we want someone to forget something, is it better to revise or affirm they forget it? No, you revise the whole thing, but you can also say they forget it. Everything's forgotten. The past is forgotten. You can say that too. Guys, that Candace thing is some trolling thing. Just ignore them. Yeah, Owen said it meant they're off the pedestal now, lol. I know he's back, but I'm just like, okay, cool. Yes, Sarah. Think about how you were feeling weeks ago. Completely different. Wonderful, darling. I'm so proud. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I've got to go because I've been on here all morning and I've got shit to do. So, guys, if you want to follow me at Subconscious Laws. I go live twice daily. You never know when, so you need to follow me because they're all around client calls. If you want a one-to-one client call with me, click the link in my bio to go to the calendar. I'm almost fully booked this week, but I'm not fully booked next week. And then the Facebook group, Subconscious Laws, we save all these live videos every week. I also go live every Friday on Facebook. You can ask questions in the Q&A forum, and there's lots of success stories on the main page. With the accent, what? What are you talking about? My ex hasn't posted any recent pics of her boyfriend, so in my head they've split. Yes, tell yourself that, darling. Give everything good meaning. Wonder how you say, oh my God. That's how I say it, darling. You should do a duet live with one of the other Law of Assumption girls on TikTok. Oh, yeah, maybe. Except some of them I don't agree with. I think the only person I would actually do it with would be Shannon at Lifestyle Manifesting or Kimberly's. The other girls get confused with a whole lot of other shit, like Candace and Jasenia confuse the hell out of themselves with a whole lot of LOA crap, and I would probably argue with them. So Kim and Shannon would be the only two I would actually do a video with. Otherwise we'd end up, I'd wipe the floor with their shit. And they probably wouldn't appreciate it. Okay, guys. Whoa. 3 new messages. I watch you and Kim. Yes, Kim knows what she's talking about. What's this? Kim Velez is good. Yes, she is. How to forget about the third party. Guys, I want you to ignore them. If you can't ignore them, you've got to accept them. Okay, bitch, well, I created you in my reality with shitty thoughts about the fact that I might be replaced, or he might not love me, or he might find someone else. Well, I accept you, but I'm making you go away. And then just imagine you and he together in your mind and forget the bitch. Oh, Loz, can you make a video of affirmations if you are in a current relationship? Oh, yeah, I could do that one. Like not getting them back, but in a current relationship. Yes, I'll do those. Okay. All right, guys. I've got to go. Please do join Subconscious Loz, the Facebook group. The link's in my bio. There's also a link there for coaching. And please do follow me. I go live twice daily. All right, guys. I'll be live later. See ya. Bye. Thanks for joining me. Bye.